Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Bad Apple Wars. And we're in Shikishima's route still, and we're going down the Navai ending path. So, the end of the last part, we did the first bad touch. We're in chapter 7 right now, so we're gonna get our second bad touch, and then get our ending, and then we're gonna go back and do the right way. So, anyway. Hello? Oh, Spacey! It's just Naraka here today. I'm gonna make some tea. Would you like something? Yeah. How about some hot chocolate? Oh, good idea. I'll have some too. Here you go. Thank you. Smells good. You're not feeling so great, huh? Well, it's a crappy sitch. You don't look so hot. It's a crappy sitch. You don't look so hot either. Something happened? Something to do with Shikishima? How did you... Dunno. Lucky guess. You can talk to me about it if you want. To repay you for this delish hot choc. Naraka, ever since the school festival, Shikishima has been repeating that he wants to graduate like Sanzu, and just paints nonstop. Huh. I'm afraid that if this keeps up, he'll go away forever. And I ended up yelling at him. I called him strange and said I couldn't understand him. I don't know what to do or even what I want to do, and I'm just sitting around waiting for something to happen. But still, I run my mouth and tell people that what they're doing is wrong. I'm the worst. I see. So that's what's up. How should I put it? I get how you feel. So much that it hurts. I feel the same way, so... You do? I was feeling anxious earlier about the whole Alma thing, so I begged him to do something and even started to blame him. Alma, tell me! What am I supposed to do now? How can I fix this? For now, nothing. Come again? Why? If we don't do anything, nothing will... Alma! Hey! Where are you going? Wait, Alma! Alma! If this keeps up, everyone's gonna leave! It really wasn't blaming, that was literally like, just being like, what am I gonna do? I guess he's talking about before. I should have known that even Alma's struggling with all this. I'm totally pathetic. Oh, my bad. I said you could talk to me, and I'm going on and on about myself. No, it's okay. In any case, I'm going to noodle over it a bit more for the time being. Even though Alma told us we didn't have to do anything, even if I don't figure out what the best course of action is right now, I can at least think about what it is that I can and want to do and come up with my own answer. Your own answer. Yeah, that's a good point. Naruka, thank you so much. I'm going to try thinking about it too. I'll try to figure out myself and not get caught up in self-loathing all the time. Yeah! Hey, can I have some more hot chocolate? I still got a few of the cookies Akko gave me earlier. Let's split them. We'll give ourselves a boost with some sweet tasties and then hit the ground running. Yeah. I love Naruka. He's amazing. I wonder if Shikishima's here. I still haven't found my own answer, but I should at least apologize for what I said yesterday. He told me to take my hands off of him. That's the first time he's rejected me. My heart's in knots just thinking about it. But it's my fault for saying what I did. I'm the one who rejected him first with all the things I said. Which we would have said whether we did good touch or bad touch. Is it impossible for me? Perhaps, thinking about it, I guess it's only natural. I'm different from her. Just because she was able to do it doesn't mean that I can. I should have known that. I should have been fine with that and accepted it. So why then... Hey, so he was here after all. But he's just sitting in a chair, spacing out. He isn't even holding a brush or anything. What is he doing? Shikishima? Hello there. Oh. Spacey. Hello there. Oh, thank goodness. He looked right at me. But he doesn't look happy. Slight smirk. Hey. We started talking at the same time. He's smiling. It's been so long since I've seen that smile. Yeah, we did. After you. Okay, thanks. So, I came to apologize to you for what I said before. Apologize. Yeah, I was being selfish, and I said some pretty harsh things, so, um, I'm really, really sorry. Oh, no, please. There's nothing to apologize for. You were absolutely in the right. Huh? What do you... So please, chin up for me. Shikishima, he's smiling like he did before. I've wanted to see this smile for so long, so then why do I feel like this? For some reason he feels way more distant right now than he ever has. I'm scared. Would you perhaps take a look? I've lined up all of the pictures I've painted over the past few days. Huh? Sure. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them. Okay. They're all pitch black. I can't tell what they are. He was so desperate when he painted them, though. I'm not sure what they are. Right. Of course you couldn't. I suppose I really can't. Wait, what's this? Is something amiss? Why are you crying? Oh, guys. I'm gonna cry. It's so adorable. He just like grabs us. I'm sorry. I was just going on and on about how I wanted to understand you, but all I ever say is that I don't get it. Come now, that's not your... I'm so frustrated. I'm sorry. I know that you're the one who's the most frustrated by all of this. That's not... It's nothing for you to cry over. Okay, so we're supposed to... Oh, yeah, supposed to touch his hand constantly, but the first time obviously isn't gonna... Shikishima, my apologies. Please don't cry. Spacey, I'm sorry. Bad touch. Guys, bad touch. How intimate. What? He's feeling again. Oh no, I have to get him to let go of me fast, or... Please, let me go, Shikishima. I'll see your memories again. I don't want to. What? Oh, that's so romantically sweet. He doesn't want to let us go. Okay, so he says, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I knew, and yet I tried to fight it. Even though there was never any need to fight it in the first place. It's all right. This is enough for me. Please, don't agonize over it any longer. I can't wait till we get the good judge. Because I just feel guilty. I hate doing the bad ones, but... No, no, no. I'm gonna see... That's cute, because he's like, I don't want to let you go. Ah! I grip my paintbrush. Obeying the whims of my heart, I spread color on the white canvas. I copy the world before me onto a squared paper, combining my techniques. It's such a pleasure. Suddenly the brush falls from my hand. It seems like it slipped. I try to pick it up, but my hand will no longer move. I can't even curl my fingers. My strength is gone. Something leaves my body, like the smell of an oil that dissolves paint. The end of my life has come. I accept that truth readily. I knew this time would come. Thus, I'm not afraid. Nor am I sad. I'm content. Before me stands my unfinished painting. I'm enveloped in an overwhelming satisfaction, as if I'd been able to finish it. At the same time, I bow my head deeply. The world that I saw was simply that beautiful, and it never reached another person. I accept that. I have no regrets. I have no hesitations. I accept it. I accept everything. I don't regret a single thing in my life. So, I'll smile. I'm wondering if there's no way for him to actually repeat the cycle and go back. You know what I mean? So, like, in Alma's Navai ending, we stayed here, right? And, well, he forgot and he thought we were the other girl and, like, whatever. And in Satoru's, we repeated the cycle. I'm wondering in Shikishima's, like, how would you be able... Because it's not like, oh, I can go back and doctors can save me. How would he go back and just magically be okay after having this illness, right? So it's just, I wonder if he even could go back. I slowly close my eyes, floating in the darkness. Until the moment when everything ended, I was simply happy. That's so sad. He's like, okay, I'm happy dying. And then yet, he ends up here because he's like a waste of space, basically, is what they're telling you. Like, you did nothing in your life. You were a useless sack. That's why you're here. But he was happy and content being a useless sack. Maybe just, that's not nice. Not everybody needs to be like Alma and be a doctor and make a difference. Some of us are just useless, thanks. Like, but he made a difference. Maybe it's because you make a difference to no one. Even if you made a difference to one person. One person. You know what I mean? But he never accomplished that because no one could see his paintings. No one understood them. But if you painted one where even just one person was like, you know what? That means something to me and I don't even know why. Like, it's something. I don't know. I don't know what they use as like a thing of like, you're all useless and you've done nothing with your lives. I mean, we've seen like Alma went down the wrong path. Satoru studied himself to death. We're just empty. But, I mean, like, Shikishima was just minding his own damn business painting. Oh. Judging from your reaction, you saw something, didn't you? What was it this time? I saw your last moments. Before you came here. My last moments. I see. Then you know now, yes? There's nothing for you to cry over. Because I was satisfied. I can't communicate anything to anyone. Nothing gets through. Nothing is left behind. That's what I thought during my final moments. Right. So I've decided to stop trying to paint pictures in order to communicate my feelings. I desperately tried to do so for a short while, but I know now that it's impossible for me. Meaning, you're not going to try to graduate like Sanzu did anymore? Correct. Then what will you do? Nothing. I'll go back to being my old self. I won't actively attempt to break the rules, but I won't keep to them either. I'll merely continue being an odd apple, doing as I please and painting the days away. Oh, I see. So that's the ending, is him just staying here forever. That's the answer he came to based on what he learned through his life and his time here at the academy. I'm sure he won't doubt it ever again. What will you do? I've heard that there are more and more bad apples that have decided to become good apples and pursue graduation. My answer. I'm sorry, everyone. You were all good enough to call me your friend, and still Spacey, please don't go away! I'm sorry, Naraka. I'm sure Shikishima would be just fine on his own, without someone like me around. But I don't want to leave him alone. No, I just want to be by his side, even if I can never understand him. So, if that's what you're going to do, then I'm going to quit being a bad apple and be an odd apple like you. Or is that not okay? No, that's not it. Please then, let me stay by your side. I've always been empty after all. I'd just be lonely if I were revived and went back to a world without you. That's so sad. How are we going to get a good ending and be revived and go back to a world where he's already dead? Oh, guys, I can't. I can't understand. This is the Navai ending where we're probably just going to stay here forever, but why is that a bad thing? I don't know. Let's live together here at this academy. We're not leaving the bad apples. How long has it been since then? So many people have arrived and then graduated. But I'm still here at the academy, the same as ever. By Shikishima's side. Oh, but guys, it's still so fucking adorable. He hasn't changed at all. Day after day, he paints colorless pictures and shows them to me. And then he'll say, I finished, would you like to take a look? I'm sorry, I don't understand today's painting either. I see. He says it sadly, then smiles at me. He accepts me even though I keep telling him that I don't understand. I don't get it, but when I'm surrounded by your paintings, I feel content. I think that this might be where I truly belong. I do as well. Another of his pure black paintings has been added to the collection. I don't have the faintest idea what it's supposed to be, but I don't have to understand. I want to stay with you just like this, here in this place, until the very end. That's enough for me. Until the day when we lose ourselves. I don't understand when she's like, I'm sorry, Narek, I'm leaving. You're just being an odd apple with Shikishima, but that doesn't mean you're not popping in on the bad apples and, like, seeing them. You know what I mean? A colorless place. All right, so we're going to go back to starting our touchy-feely. Yes, we want to go here. We're going to go down the good route. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure that I've got my guide scrolled up to the good ending. So that we don't. Okay, so anywhere but his heart, which is on his right side. That makes sense. Anyway. Shikishima, please look at me. You're acting strange. You've been like this ever since Sanzu disappeared. I'm acting strange. Everyone is suffering so much seeing Sanzu graduate like that. How can you want that for yourself when it hurts so many people? It's strange. I don't understand it. I don't understand you. I want to understand you, but we're supposed to touch anywhere. Boop! This part doesn't matter. The first touchy part doesn't matter. Anyway. Anywhere but his heart. What is this? Something's flowing into me from the place where I'm touching him. Are these his feelings? Oh, that's right. Boop. And so, okay, the good touch is, like, oh God, you're touching me, darling. Boop. And it's no use. I can't get the message across. We're just going to keep poking his face so we don't fuck this up. I can't get anyone to understand how I feel. I try to reach out, but they're too far away. Is it just hopeless? Aww. Boop you on the nose. Is giving up my only option? No, I refuse. Boop. Surely there must be something more I can do. I don't want to give up. Spacey? Shikishima? Oh God, he's turning to look at me. Would you release me? I may seem strange to you now, but this is how I really am. Shikishima. So last time he didn't say, he was like, let go of me. It wasn't like, would you please release me? He wasn't as kind about it. Yeah, I mean, that seems like something crazy I would do. Like, just like someone's not paying attention to you and you just like fucking jump them. Like, piggyback them, just jump. Ah, pay attention to me! No. My mother is crying. Please stop. Stop painting and let your body rest. I have to keep painting. As I lie on my hospital bed, she takes my hand and rubs it, trying to impart a little warmth. Her soft, gentle touch tells me just how weak my body has become. You're acting like him again. I don't want to lose anyone else. I don't want to lose you to those paintings. I remain silent, simply smiling faintly as I listen to her. Say something, would you? Please. You're more precious to me than anyone. I carried you inside me, my sweet child. Mother, the world is very, very beautiful to me. I just want to share that feeling with someone. Standing before me, my mother's eyes well up with clear tears, which stream down her cheeks. A beautiful sight. I don't understand. I just don't understand. By now, I've heard those words countless times. Yes, despite our blood relation, there's a massive gulf between us. She collapses on my bed, wailing. I stare vacantly at her, as if gazing into some distant world. I must pick up my brush. I cannot communicate it in words. Thus, I must express it on the canvas. To share with the world the beauty I see in it. To paint my pictures. That's the mission I've been given. Even if there are those that claim my way of life is unnecessary or meaningless, I alone will affirm its validity. Flames wrapped about my uncle's paintings, sending them floating into the sky, having never reached a single person. wilted sunflowers that had returned to earth. It was as if they were telling me that it was all right to return to nothing, all right to leave nothing behind, telling me it was all okay. I will validate my existence. I will take it all in. Hope and despair, coiling round and round as they feed on one another, just as the seasons change, just as day and night repeat, and just as the endlessly spinning world is beautiful beyond all compare. I will die and leave nothing behind, seeking but never reaching the light. I will struggle on in spite of that. I'll continue to paint, knowing that someday I will return to nothing. I accept that. I'm fine with it. It's as though I'm trying to convince myself. A whisper echoes inside my heart. Truly? A tiny, quiet voice. I want to cover my ears, but I can't. Are you truly all right with that? I close my heart to the voice. This is my path. I don't want to deny it. And so I close my eyes and cover my ears. And I run from the voice. I saw his past again. Was that him and his mother? They looked almost like we do now. He's looking at his paintings again. Guess I'll go back to base. You're acting strange. You've been like this ever since Sanzu disappeared. I'm acting strange. Everyone is suffering so much, seeing Sanzu graduate like that. How can you want that for yourself when it hurts so many people? It's strange. I don't understand it. I don't understand you. Why did I say that? Is it because I'm lonely and so afraid he might leave me? But to call him strange and reject him like that, I'm the worst. A little bit. We'll skip through this because we literally just did this. We were talking and blah blah blah. And, yeah, I'm gonna fix this shit. And she's like, oh my god, but I'm so sad. I yelled at Alma. But it's weird because we never even stopped the graduation, like in Shikishima's path. Didn't even try. We're just like, whatevs. I mean, did we do it in Alma? I don't remember. Okay. All right. So this is the touchy thing. So anywhere on him but hand. Touch hand or anywhere on him. Anywhere on him but his hand. It says literally, that's literally what it says. I guess it doesn't matter the first time you touch. So Shikishima, my apologies. Please don't cry, Spacey. I'm sorry. What? This feeling again. Oh no, I have to get him to let go of me fast, or please let go of me, Shikishima. I'll see your memories again. I don't want to. What? All right, hold on. Okay, good touch too. Okay, I thought for a second, I was like, oh my god, did I read the wrong one the first time? No, I didn't. Boop. He says, ugh, like, nigga. Let's stay like this just a little longer. I want to feel your touch. It's so warm. Your tears are so beautiful. Why do you shed tears for me, I wonder? Wait. Why do you care for me so? But that's enough now. Please, dry your tears. I'm hardly worthy of it, after all. Oh. Is this another... I grip my paintbrush, Obeying the whims of my heart, I spread color on the white canvas. I copy the world before me onto a squared paper, combining my techniques. It's such a pleasure. Suddenly, the brush falls from my hand. It seems like it slipped. I try to pick it up, but my hand will no longer move. I can't even curl my fingers. My strength is gone. Something leaves my body, like the smell of an oil that dissolves paint. The end of my life has come. I accept that truth readily. I knew this time would come. Thus, I'm not afraid, nor am I sad. I am content. Before me stands my unfinished painting. I'm enveloped in an overwhelming satisfaction, as if I'd been able to finish it. At the same time, I bow my head deeply. The world that I saw was simply that beautiful, and it never reached another person. I accept that. I have no regrets. I have no hesitations. I accept it. I accept everything. I don't regret a single thing in my life, so I'll smile. I think that was pretty much the same. Oh, I slowly closed my eyes, floating in the darkness, until the moment when everything ended. I was simply happy. When I take my final breath, it floats through my mind. The honey-hued sunbeams of summer, the field of sunflowers waving in the wind. Everything was so dazzlingly beautiful. I desperately take my next breath. As my body grows cold inside, that breath gives me a little strength. Alone. I am alone. Like a stray sunflower seed left behind. Like a dying cicada fallen to the ground. I am alone. Without a single friend. With a single observer. Will I die without reaching anyone? I don't want to. I can't take it. I had prepared myself so much, but I can't take the lonely solitude. Even though I would want it to disappear silently, like my uncle, who died quietly, and the sunflowers that returned to the earth. No, I'm scared. The words that spill from my mouth make me shudder. After all this time, why? Why do I suddenly want to live? I'm so pathetic. Yet now that I've realized my feelings, I can no longer suppress them. Everything I thought I had seen, everything I thought I knew, everything I had viewed so cynically, all of it crashes down on me like a cold stone. It is speaking to me, telling me to open my eyes, to look at myself. Exerting all my strength, I open my eyes. My unfinished painting is there. It is still only a first, rough coating. I wanted to die and leave something like this behind? That's not me. My pride rages against the sense of incompletion. And yet, the painting will not reach anyone. No. No. My sick body squeezes out the thought. I don't want it to end like this. I don't want it to end before I've managed to reach anyone. My brush. I have to paint. I have to finish this. Lowering my right hand to the floor, I fumble around for the brush. My fingers graze the handle. I try to grab it and pull it towards me. That's when I know. My body has no strength left. To realize the truth this late, I'm such a fool. I twist my body, trying to inch closer to the brush, but I merely fall from my chair. It doesn't even hurt. My vision narrows and the colors fade. No, I don't want to die like this. No. Find your way to someone. Somebody take my painting and share it with anyone. I want to speak, but my voice no longer works. I'm too late. My painting will reach no one's heart. What's more, I can scarcely even think of a person I would want it to reach. I don't want to die. Will this voice disappear too, without ever reaching anyone? This is sad. This is just I'm like, so he's gonna die. He'll touch our heart, whatever. He'll go off to the afterlife, and then we'll go back. And No, and we're not going to get to be with him. I don't like that. I like the Nevi ending. I can't. I can't do this. Guys, we can't. No, you can't do this to me, game. That's not cool. I'm lonely, sad, frustrated. I don't want to die. Or he's going to go back to his life. We'll go back to ours, and he'll know that he touched us before we were even born. That is so fucking depressing. That is so... No, I can't handle that. No, no, Oh, he's so very... Judging from your reaction, you saw something, didn't you? What was it this time? I saw your last moments before you came here. My last moments. I see. Then you know now, yes? There's nothing for you to cry over. Because I was satisfied. Huh? I can't communicate anything to anyone. Nothing gets through. Nothing is left behind. That's what I thought during my final moments. No, you didn't look satisfied at all. What are you... You were crying in that memory. You were lonely, sad, and frustrated. You shouted with all your strength that you didn't want to die. You said you didn't want to die and leave behind half-finished paintings. That would never reach anyone. I didn't say that. I don't remember that. You clenched your teeth and tried to pick up the paintbrush that was on the floor. You were reaching for it desperately. Stop. No. I know that's who you really are. You're lying about not remembering it. You said so yourself. I may seem strange to you now, but this is how I really am. If you were being true to yourself, you'd be still painting frantically so you could graduate like Sanzu. Shikishima, I felt it. You came to the school with half-finished paintings left in that studio. You regretted it so much. As long as those paintings exist, you won't be able to graduate from here. You won't be able to overcome the limit. Shikishima, I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can to find the forbidden apple. And if I do, will you eat it for me? What? I want you to return to your old life and finish those paintings. And make them touch so many hearts, so they're still around even in my era. No, I don't want that! No, that's going to rip my heart out. Even in your era. That's right. If I go back to my old life, the first thing I'll do is look for your paintings. Because I want to see what you can accomplish when you aren't limited. What I can accomplish. So please, if I find the forbidden apple... Huh? You're quite amazing. Was it something I said? Oh, I'm sorry for laughing. I was just a bit gobsmacked. In truth, I hadn't the slightest intention of returning to my old life. My sickness is incurable. Even were I to come back to life, I'd simply be right back upon the precipice of death. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do anything in that short period of time. There's no hope for me. That's how I've always seen it. And yet, now... How dreadful. I'm crying. Yes, though, if you find the forbidden apple, I will eat it and return to my old life. It would be poor form, though, for me to simply wait around while you find it. Let me search for it with you, please. Wait, you mean... I'll join the bad apples as well. Though I suppose it is a bit late for that. Oh, Shikishima, you will? That is, if they'd be so kind as to count me among their number. Come on, of course they would. No question about it. I wonder. They will. So... But he's still gonna die. But if he finishes his painting, and he dies, still, and he comes back here, because it's just gonna complete the cycle, right? There's no way for him to avoid it. Could he then... Oh, you see the little birdie outside the window? Are you talking to little birdies? And birds making weird noises because he sees birds outside. Could he come here, touch someone's heart, and then be able to be reborn, and then we'd be like, oh my god, we met him in our, because I can't handle we go back to our life and it's like, but I have this painting to always remember him by. Bitch, no, that is not fucking cool. No, no, nope, 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 nope. That would make me, and that would just be, nope. Spacey's not happy with this. We gonna go back to the Nevi ending and just stay here forever. So, bro, I've been thinking about some stuff. About this strategy of yours. Didn't I say we weren't going to make any moves right now? I mean, you did. But still, doing nothing is kinda... Oh my, they're in the middle of something. Hey, everyone. Huh, Shikishima. And you too, huh? Hello there. It's been quite some time. A dark, gloomy countenance is rather unlike you. What do you want? Right. I have an earnest request for you. Would you permit me to join the Bad Apples? Seriously? What the? At a time like this? What are you getting at? This is some kind of joke. Oh dear, do I look to be joking? Because Higa's also way, way, way before our time, so... Yeah, so if we can't be with Shikishima, if that's the way it works, then that's the way it's gonna... Nope, I don't like this. You're being too casual about this, Shikishima. Why wouldn't they think that you're joking? In truth, a wonderful wind is blowing. I rather feel like returning to my old life alongside her. You've gotta be... You will not take me? I do suppose I'm being rather selfish to ask, after all this time. No, it's not that I'm refusing you. It's just that right now, after Sanzu graduated, we've opted to take a break from any and all operations. Are you alright with that? Oh, really now? That is a bit of an issue. When will your operations resume? At this point, we don't have any plans. Personally, I'd like to try breaking the graduation ceremony rule, so I'd like it if operations started back up by then. Or is that not acceptable? Not acceptable? Well, I think there's still 3 unbreakable rules that we haven't broken. You must never taste the apple forbidden. Those who do shall see only expulsion as their reward. You must not engage in inappropriate relationships. And you must not cry at the graduation ceremony. That's the only one Shikishima wants to break. Oh, that's the one. Come to think of it, Sanzu mentioned that you guys have never even tried to break that one. I understand how you feel, but now that we know breaking the rules comes with the risk of graduating, we can't just keep recklessly breaking them like we have in the past. We need to be cautious. Plus, if we try to break that rule, it's possible that we could end up dragging the graduates into it. I'd honestly rather not do that. Is that so? Are you really Alma? Huh? You keep saying things that he would never say. I suspected that you might be a fake. Ouch. Take it easy there. Still. Fine then. I will give up on joining the Bad Apples. She and I will work on breaking the rules ourselves. What? Wait. That's your plan? It's what I've decided, so... Stop. Not that I can make you. No, you cannot. I would feel much better if you all would lend a helping hand, but I cannot force you to do so either. Fine. Alma? It'd be better if we did this together than you two running off on your own. I'll do it. Which means I'm in too, naturally. But yeah, finally time for some action. I guess this means we better call a strategy meeting and get everyone together. Yes, sir! The Bad Apples are back in business. Everybody, Alma's back! He seems pleased. I look forward to working with you, Alma. Or perhaps I should call you Captain. Please stop. Please stop. So anyway, what's your plan? Get some great idea to help pull this off? It's not quite a great idea, but rather just something I'd like to try. I want to paint a picture. I'd like to put my heart and soul into a painting for the graduates. A picture, huh? I have a message I'd like to give them too. It's by no means a farewell address, though. Your pictures always end up black. You're still gonna try this? Yes, I will persist. I'll never give up again. I must believe in my capabilities right now. She is supporting me as well. She's my muse, my goddess of fortune. It's adorable. Oh, I'm blushing. Thus, I'm certain things will be all right. Kind of putting a lot of pressure on me. Sure looks like it, huh? I'll, do my best. I'll just stand here and look cute then. We had a ton of strategy meetings since then. All of the bad apples are back to their usual spunky selves again. I hope their excitement rubs off on the people who left to become good apples, too. And then they decide to come back. Tomorrow's the graduation ceremony. It feels like it's been forever, but also like hardly any time has passed at all. Everyone's really fired up. It's been a while since we've done this. Since we're going after an unbreakable rule, which we don't know much about, we don't know if someone might disappear like Sanzu again. But I guess that's exactly why they're all acting like this. They're giving it everything they've got so they won't have any regrets. Shikishima, I'll leave this drink here for you. It's the special herbal tea blend that Sanzu left behind. This was the last of it. My thanks. You have perfect timing. I do? I just finished my painting. Would you give it a good look? Would you give it a look? You finally finished it? I selected the theme specifically for tomorrow, and the composition might be my best yet. I'd love to hear your honest opinion of it. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest. I can't tell what it is at all. Is that so? I don't feel bad admitting that now, because I want to learn to understand. That's precisely why we're trying to go back to our old lives. Just as I suspected, even if I express myself as completely as I'm able, I'm still unable to create a work that reaches anyone. So I will break that rule, for tomorrow and for the sake of the future. And to make this one painting reach you. Reach me? Shikishima, do you mean... As I painted this, I kept thinking about who I wanted it to be for. You know, Spacey, I used to be satisfied just by being able to paint. No, I had given up. No matter how much I talked through or tried to paint the beauty I felt, not one person ever understood it. I gave up on everything and deceived myself. I put on a brave face and I ran away. And in the end, I was filled with regret. And yet, when I came here, I gave up once again. I ran away thinking everything was fine. I acted as though I was fine with myself and the world, and I kept my eyes closed. Thank you. You opened my eyes. You took my stubborn hands from my ears. I'm indebted to you, and so, would you accept the one image I paint after I return to the other side? Yes. You didn't turn me down, thank goodness. I'd never turn you down. You always accept me as if it's the most natural thing in the world. You hold your hands out wide, gently inviting me in. It is such a miracle to me. Shikishima, close your eyes. What? Okay. Oh my god, is he gonna... Oh! Yay! I was like, is he gonna kiss us? Come on, guys. That's adorable. He kissed me. What should I do next? I can't look up. I wanted to know you better, but reaching out to you with words simply isn't enough. You mean the inappropriate relationships thing? Yes, exactly. Though my intentions were completely pure as far as I'm concerned. It might not seem that way to others, though. I've never seen him smile like this. He looks so kind and loving. Wait, that's the forbidden apple. It seems we've broken a rule. Now, will we be able to touch it? Nope. As expected. No limits to their malice, it seems. Still, I'm not frustrated at all. I wonder why. I feel the same way. Rather than frustration, I feel as though we've taken another step forward. I agree. Now all that's left is the ceremony. There is one thing we must do first. There is? What's that? The apple appeared once again. We must report it to the others. Oh yeah, but that's going to be so embarrassing. Hey, we saw the apple again. We broke a rule. Like, so we broke another rule. Which one? The inappropriate relationships? What did you do? It was a kiss. Don't even. Well, okay, so first what happened was... Okay, so my leg was like... Oh my god. You know that's why they had to put a rule that they're like, dude, okay, wait. I know that we're putting up these rules because we want these teenagers to like, be their best and see who's worthy of being go back to their lives and whatever. But to be revived. But maybe we should just put a rule about inappropriate relationships just because, I mean, they're teenagers, guys. Otherwise, they're not going to be doing a damn thing but fucking each other. You're right. That's a good idea. Let's put some limits and some rules in. They're like, please, God, we need to put a rule because we need to put a limit here because otherwise none of them are ever going to leave. Like, fucking hilarious. Well then, here we are, the day of the graduation ceremony. I'm counting on all of you to make sure today is our final battle. The day's here at last. I've got to do my best. Hey, bro, can I ask you something? What? If this thing goes off without a hitch, and we end up back in our own times, we'll all get split up, yeah? Well, yeah, we will. All of us came from different eras, after all. A rather lonely thought. We won't be able to hold a class reunion. That's right. We're all going to be separated. We'll be split up and we'll never be able to see each other again. Oh, Shikishima. What is it? When you go back, what's going to happen to you? A good question. I had a fatal disease that was incurable in my own time. And there is likely no way to extend my lifespan. Thus, I face the same end result. Oh. Hold up, Shikishima! Are you serious? Fated to die even if you return. And knowing that, you still... Please, don't look so glum. It may well be true that I won't have long to live if I return to my old life. However, returning to life still has meaning. I want to go back because there's value in it. Plus, he would go back knowing, because his whole thing is he never touched anyone, but he did. He did here. He'll go back, be able to finish his painting, die, and maybe he'll actually die and won't end up back here, because the whole point of here is like, you're all wastes of space. Like, you've never done anything, you've never been useful, you all, like, wasted your potential, like, whatever. And that's the whole point. You keep graduating to learn to eventually, like, okay, do something. Like, Alma just wasted his potential, but then when he goes back, he becomes a doctor, saves our life, and then we live happily ever after with him. But even if we didn't go on his path, if he goes back to his life, after fighting, the point of going back is now you're going to change your life. You're not going to go and be the same as sad sack that you were. Otherwise, you would have just become a good apple, repeated all this shit. So Shikishima is going to go back, and he may not be able to change anything. He might be able to finish that painting and die like in like 3 days, but he'll have accomplished something in that short period of time, and he'll be able to move on. He won't end up back here. So I'm wondering, it would be so great if he actually did like get reincarnated, and then we meet him down the road and he's like, I remember, like, we just know, like, oh my god, it's you, like, you know what I mean? Because like we'd touch his spirit so much that his soul would remember us when he finds us again. That would be cute, because otherwise I'm gonna cry and this is not gonna be a good ending. Anyway, I'll have such a short amount of time that I'm not certain whether I'll even be able to finish a single painting. Before I would have wasted that time doing nothing. But here, I've gained hope and a new chance at life. The flower withering in despair has received light and water. Thus, I'm going back because I want to bloom, in the true meaning of the word, until my final moment. Because I want to live. You'll die. You're going back more than 90 years before everybody else. You won't be able to see any of us. As always, I don't understand your metaphors at all. But if this is what you really want to do, I'll help you as best I can. Thank you. I wouldn't be able to do this myself. I'm going back to that world, too. That world where so much pain is waiting for me. I'm also just a tad bit afraid. There were some particular circumstances that brought me here as well. I'm going too. There's something I want to see. Something I want to do no matter what. It's so Shikishima can give his painting to me. That's why I'm going. To see what Shikishima can do with my own eyes. Let us be on our way. This is going to be so motherfucking sad. I don't think I can handle this. Chickadee 1, 2. Are we live? Alrighty. Let's get down to business and start Nevaeh Academy's graduation ceremony. First, the school anthem. Abort! Abort! No need! You'll all only mouth the words anyway, am I right? What next? A word from our distinguished guests! Oh, dearie me! No guest speakers. Guess we're aborting this one, too. Congratulatory telegrams? Nope. Abort, abort, abort! Moving on. Certificate time! The graduation certificates! Once you get your paws on these, oh, whoopsie, I hit the button by accident. Every good apple here will graduate! I don't know what I was thinking. Have a most joyous do-over on life! Keep repeating that depressing human life cycle over and over and over! Whoa there! The gallant appearance of interlopers, here to crash the ceremony! Who's the bad apple with no honor? We're rotten apples. The bad apples. You got some kind of problem with us? Oh, my most bouncy buddies! They blew a big hole in the wall. You're all well aware that destroying the school is totally against the rules, right? Here they come. Oh no, so scary. The prefects are on their way. I can't whistle, guys. I can't fucking whistle. We know this. Coming here to crash the graduation. How foolish. We will all be corrected at once. We will correct you. You're such robots. Too late for that, genius. What did you say? Ugh. Black flower petals. There's someone up there. Congratulations on graduating, everyone. The bad apples are here to congratulate you all. And to all of today's graduates and the whole academy, I bestow upon you the painting I put my entire soul into creating. Please give it a look. I've titled it, The Us of Today. It's all just black, but... That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. If we can't tell what it is, it's a total waste of your effort. Oh, a vain struggle. Let's try asking that girl next to him. Can you tell what that picture is? Got yourself a pretty uncouth boyfriend there. No, I can't tell what it is. It's precisely as your teachers say. I cannot accomplish anything with this painting. It will not touch anyone's heart. You all can't tell what it is either, can you? I was reluctant to show it off myself. Then why did I show it to you? Because this picture represents the way I am right now, and how you all are as well. When I came to the school, my colors were stolen from me. You all remember that, don't you? Even so, I was satisfied with that. I tried to be satisfied with that. I continued to paint, pretending that I was. Of course, it was pointless. All I did was deceive myself. When I wanted to paint a real picture, I realized that I just couldn't do it. I couldn't pass on what I wanted to say, or the world that I saw with those pictures. Here I was, wallowing in the despair of it. I'd like to ask you all, what have you accomplished? You have something previous that you brought here with you, yes? But you can't do those things here. You can't do the thing you want to do most. And yet you accepted this, and here you are. It was painful and frustrating, wasn't it? If you can even recall a fraction of those feelings, you could show us what it was that was so precious to you. Or could you? By giving in and graduating, you look no different from the gray flowers here in my painting. Yellow, red, blue. You've forgotten your wonderful colors and shapes, and had your lives and brilliance stolen. If you can hear my voice, please try to remember, because I'm certain that the thing you lost is precisely the reason you were born. It was so painful to keep looking that all you've done is shut your eyes, refusing to face what's precious to you. It's such an easy road to travel, And yet to do so is to forget the very reason you were born. Won't you try it just one more time? Won't you try taking back your color and shape and living as yourself once again? I want to be expelled with all of you. I want to fill the world with all of your colors, with all of your precious dreams. One of the graduates took their mask off. What the hell? How can you say crap like that? It's way too late for that. Oh, it's Yo. Sunny is gone. I won't see her ever again. And you're still telling me I should fight? Yes, I am. You must fight on. Even so. For that's what it means to live. That's the reason that we exist. There are people you'll never see again. So you live, making sure not to forget them. I'm going to do that as well, despite the pain. I'm scared. I've already died once. I don't want to go through a painful experience like that again. Oh wait, whoops, I'm sorry. That was Yo. I'm scared. I've already died once. I don't want to go through a painful experience like that again. Yes, it is scary. Anxiety and loneliness. I'm afraid too. Yet, it is still no excuse. I understand now that it's more painful to run away from what you need to do, despite knowing full well that you must do it. What if we fail again? We might not accomplish anything. Is it not better to give up only after trying one last time to break the chains that are holding you back? You're gonna die right away, aren't you? And you're totally okay with that. That's right. Shikishima will die if he returns to the time period he came from. In fact, that is precisely what I want. I don't mind in the slightest. I'll make a new flower bloom from where I left off, and send that flower on to someone. To live means to pass things on. Were I to give up hope of passing on my way of life, withered as fallen leaves, though it may be, to even a single person, my birth, my soul, and everything that makes me me would become meaningless. Even should a great deal of time go by, my desire to pass something on would become a lie. So I will struggle. No matter how lonely I am, I'm going to live my life. Please send him back to our time. Yeah, I've got to go back. I can't stay like this. I'm an idiot. How could I forget? Right? I really wanted to let a certain someone try my baking. The graduates are crying. Shikishima, can't believe you got through to him with a crappy painting like that. You really did it. He's not going to give up anymore. Oh my god, Higa, what a dick. I fucking love Higa, though. Can't believe you got through to him with a crappy painting like that. It's a beautiful painting. It's just all in black. It's pretty underneath. It's the forbidden apple. Shikishima, Spacey, you did it. Spacey, if we eat this, we'll be able to go back to our old lives. The apple, it's rotten. Here we go. Why? How could this be? This apple, it's disgusting. All of the school rules have been broken, save the final. The apple spoke. I am the rotten apple. I am the very embodiment of all despair that is born of life. I don't know, the apple gets a different voice each path. You have broken countless rules. In so doing, you have tasted all manner of despair. However, the despair you have sampled is nothing more than a fragment of what I contain. I ask you, to live is to consume me, to taste despair. Knowing this, do you truly still wish for life? Are there any among you who would wholeheartedly desire life, even if it means eating me? Got a little Mr. Rabbit going on there. Despair. That's right. Life isn't just sunshine and roses all the time. There's sadness and pain. Shikishima, he's looking at me with such a determined gaze. What a ridiculous question. I'm not afraid of something like despair. To my eyes, even that is lovely and beautiful. He hasn't changed at all. At his core, This is how he's always been. I'm certain I can grow to appreciate the flavor of this rotten apple as well. Mr. Apple, go ahead and rot me to my core. If I can pass on a single painting in exchange, then I shall be grateful to you for both my life and death. This is where we're going to get the beautiful apples. Oh. So here's the thing. We really don't have too much left after this, but we're kind of at that point. So I'm going to wrap this part up here. The next part might be short. Normally what we would do is then start on Higa's route, but I think what I might do is just, I guess, depending on how long it goes, if it's like around a half hour, I might just finish Shikishima's route and then we'll start Higa's on the next part. So we might just have a shorter part than normal. Because then we still go through and we kind of look at, you know, the CGs and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here and we will finish off and see what happens in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.